You have more than enough. Who here believes that? You believe that? Yeah, I believe that. We have more than enough. Say to the person beside you that you have more than enough. And if you are with your spouse, tell them, ako lang sapat na. So, brothers and sisters, we have more than enough. Amen? Amen. So, if everyone here already believes that we have more than enough, then what more should I talk about, right? But we need to understand that, of course, most of the time we do think that we have more than enough. But we should never put our guard down, because our enemy, the devil, the devil is always everywhere around us. And the devil has different strategies that it uses to try to get us to be further away from God and to reject God. And today, I'll be talking through the different strategies of the devil while discussing the story of Adam and Eve. Let's begin. Start with the serpent. The serpent says, "Did God really say you must not eat the fruit from any of the trees in the garden?" Did the serpent really say that? No. That's right. The serpent didn't say this, because in fact, God said that they may eat any fruit in the garden except for one. Strategy number one from the devil. The devil wants us to fixate on the things that we don't have. We do this every day, right? Fixating on what we don't have. People who are walking would love to have a bike. People who are riding a bike would like to have a car. If you have a car, you want to have two cars. If you have two cars, you want better cars. And it never ends, right? Let's talk about the Garden of Eden. The Garden of Eden is a very vast garden. It has lots of different fruits, bodies of water, animals, everything that you can ask for is already there. But in the middle of the garden is where the forbidden fruit is. So there's a significance. The Lord is very smart. There's a significance of putting the forbidden fruit in the middle of the garden. Because in order for Adam and Eve to get to that forbidden fruit, they would have to pass through the different fruits already available for them. They would need to say, "I don't like bananas. I'm going to pass on the strawberries. Ew, mangoes. Ew, coconuts," before they get to the fruit in the middle of the garden. The only fruit that they are not allowed to eat. Sometimes we do this. Even with all the things already available and presented to us, we're still looking for something that we don't have. Take for example our mobile phones. I have to admit that I wouldn't be able to survive if I didn't have my mobile phone. That is because this is what I use to connect to my loved ones back in the Philippines. And we all know that when we're using our mobile phones, we are always happy. Are we always happy when we're using our mobile phones? It really depends on what we're doing on our phones. When scrolling through social media, we might think, "I want to drive this car, I want to live in that house, or I want to have lots of money." It's common. And we keep on wishing for things that we don't have. The worst thing that someone can say when scrolling through social media is that I wish I was living his life, or I wish I was living her life. That's just so devastating. Because brothers and sisters, you need to understand that if just in case the Lord grants your wish, what that person that you're wishing to have the life of, that person doesn't have the people you already have around you. Are you really ready to sacrifice these people in order to get those material things? Never. That's why I wanted to do a quick exercise. I want you to partner up with someone, and we're very good at noticing other people's blessings. So let's get something positive out of it. What I want you to do is to go up to someone and say what their blessings are. Just select 1 and 2 of their blessings. So my goal at the end of my talk here is that we wouldn't need someone else to tell us what our blessings are, because I would open your eyes to them right away. Because your eyes will be open to them right away. Let's continue the story.